is going on, guys? Welcome back to another session of Build Break and Fix, which is brought to you by the Rule Coders, which is us. And in today's case, which is me. And yeah, so let's get popping on with our acknowledgement of the country and pay our respects to the elders of the past, present, and future. So here we go. I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, and pay my respects to the elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Alright, that was smoothly done. So, yeah, you must be wondering that Kartik, the other rule coder, was isn't it, or Tori? Uh, Tori is a bit busy in his personal commitments, as in for job search. So he's really, as in, kind of just banging on the interviews and whatnot. It's looking really good for him, which is I'm really happy about that. And Kartik was in Helm, so he can't really make it because if said that if it's early, then he will join in. But apparently he's still busy. So yeah, let's get the party popping. All right, cool. So background music. What shall we choose this time, eh? Do, 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 do. All right, I'll probably pick a letter. What, D? So there's daydream and dance pop. I think dance pop sounds quite jolly. So how about if we play that one? All right, so here we go. Perfect. Hey, Gegdev. Oh, okay. I'll pray the T1 then. I'll pray that. So the nearest one to rock. So here we go. That's kind of my, I would say, second favorite. All right, cool. So, just a bit of a context. So what we're gonna do today is, well, cause we're still figuring out how to reproduce the cross-site scripting attack. So meanwhile, we're actually working on. So sorry about that. It's been a bit of a long day, but yeah, let's get the party popping again. All right. So we were working on cross-site scripting attack, which we were still need to reproduce that. But meanwhile, we are kind of playing around with the CSS on the click of a button. So I was actually working on it last night, and I will give you a bit of a demo of what I managed to do. So let's jump right into the fun part, which is, if you said coding, that's the one. All right. Okay. So get rid of that, get rid of this, and we'll open up our VS Code and open the open. So Yeah, that was in the front end, wasn't it? Yeah, it was in the front end. All right, cool. So I'll show you what I've managed to do so far. So, which is. Okay, so if I play up local, actually, I need to go into the client and then do local, start that locally. Oops, that's the wrong one. I swear it was working last time. I did exactly this. So why is it not working this time? This is really interesting. You have no idea. Or I need to go to the specific. Yeah, it was working. I am 100% sure. I was actually working on it last night. What? Okay, go into that one and then start to play it. What? That is impossible. No way. What was I using last time? The command, yeah, that one. Style, no, stash and pop. Yeah, see, that was the. Ah, right, local. This is really embarrassing. Oh my goodness sake. Any comments? Not really until now. Wow, this is absolutely embarrassing. You have no idea. As in, I thought it was local, but it's actually live server. Oh my goodness sake, I can't believe myself, to be honest. This is hilarious. Anyway, let's get it rolling. So I'll show you what I did last night when I was actually working on this. So what I did was just add this progress bar. So during our internal testing, someone said that when the press go, it doesn't really go straight away to the boards page, and that is because it's actually going to the database, saving the code, and then coming back to the index.html, which takes say 5 to 6 seconds. So I thought that would be a really good idea to add a bit of a progress bar in there. So if I do test one and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I press go, that no, that was working. No way. What's happening? What's happening? Honestly, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna have to check what's happening to the progress bar because this was working. Do, 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 do. Oh, there was a bit of an error. Another error which was there. Fail to load resource. Okay, that doesn't really have anything to do with us. No, nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the progress bar was supposed to work here. What's missing? Let's find out. Let's go on a journey and find out what's missing. Simples. Okay, and right. So it wasn't done. It's not calling the. Oh, so the JavaScript code is all missing. I swear I inserted the JavaScript code as well. Start progress. Nope. Okay, now on we can start again. So I'm pretty sure. So I basically what I must have done was I didn't check in all the code. Show progress bar while save no, it's not offer no. Okay, I didn't do that. Right, so if we go to the actual Scrum the front end. Yeah, that one. You commit, so we did. Okay, yeah, we didn't check in the. Ouch. We didn't check in the JavaScript part. That's why it's not working. Got you. That is completely reasonable. So now let's get the JavaScript part from here. Alright, so let's get this one here. It should be good. Get this one and I'll just let I equal to 0. Cool. And start show progress. Okay, and if I go to form create, no, not that one. Where was the method that I need to load? As in, I need to put this code in. Yeah, here we go. Cool. So if I put this code here, show progress bar, then it should come up. Pretty simple way. Okay, so now I think it should work. Yay, it's working. Boom. Cool. And then we also inserted another code to basically blur the background out, so which would be done by jQuery. If we do this on the board itself, which is on this one, board outline. Okay, and then do a CSS and the back, no filter. Board outline, filter, And what was that? Blur 5 pixels, I would say. Yeah, maybe let's try it. It works. Yeah, okay, cool. So the blur effect is working as well now. If you see here, go to test 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, then it will actually blur out, which is great. Okay, cool. So now what we need to do is basically bring this progress bar up front. How we will do that? So if we go into forward doodles. What? This wasn't there before. Why? Who inserted this one and this wasn't there before at all? Mistakes happen. There's what pencils have erasers. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Deb. Yes. That's all a part. That's all a part of learning, isn't it? So. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'll come to that part of the code, which is this one, because this shouldn't really be here technically. Don't know how did that get here, and I'll probably have to check how did it get there. But for now, let's actually focus on this part. So one, cool, perfect. So that does it, and now what we need to do is basically bring this progress bar forward. Actually, we can do that with Z index. Z index prop say specify the stack orders. And I remember being great stack always order is always in front of the element with the lower stack order. Okay, so if we do this one as 1, then what happens? Okay, so 1 comes that 10 minus 10. Okay, cool. So we need to basically do an index of 10. Let's behind that. Okay, so we need to do the index of index is 10 already. Progress by 1. Is it anything else using this index? Ah, right. Right. 1000. They're all using index 1, 10. That index mark. Let's give this index and see what happens, to be honest. Just playing around a bit. Let's see if we can still see the progress bar up in front. No, It's still getting blurred. Actually, it would. How if I get this one here? Then see what happens. That doesn't happen. This one has to come in front of this whole thing. Anything? No, not really. Board outline. Board. So how this happened is progress bar. So this is basically happening in there. Oh. Table. Where does this tape? This is probably where I'm getting wrong. Cause this table matches with this one, so which one is this matching with? H1. And then insert another div here, which should be the one. TDTR table div. That's the culprit here. Okay, let's try that one. Let's see if it blurs out. Here we go. Perfect. Brilliant. So that was the problem. So this one needs to come. Actually, why if I put this one here and this one under the board one? Yeah, perfect. Brilliant. This should be fine now. Actually, not really. I need to do the blurriness effect with the board. There you go. This should do it. Let's have a look, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it doesn't do it. Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? It's an ID, it's not a class. That's where I went wrong. Cool. Let's give that a try again. Voila! Brilliant. I'm pretty happy with that. So now that is working fine. Let me just go and hide it in the CSS because we don't want to show that by default. Actually, I don't think I even need this now, do I? Voila! No, I didn't need it. Okay, that is looking really promising, to be honest. Now let's make the code a bit sexy and format it properly. Okay, so this one is there. What else did I need to do? To be honest, nothing else really, isn't it? Because blurriness. Yeah, that's all. Okay. No. I needed to change the CSS to display none initially. I don't want this progress bar to come up by default, and then what I'm gonna do in my thing, I will bring it out. Simple. By changing the style of it to add style. How did we do it? Element. Was it element? Style. Maybe. Element style display. Oh, how was it? Display none in JavaScript. Element style. Element style. Display none in JS. Here we go. Okay, so document.get element by ID style display, right? Document, not this one. Yeah, actually was this one. Document.get element by ID. My progress. Style.display equals block. There you go. Alright. Let's try that out now. Cool. So it's not pairing now, but when I type in the board name, the passcode, and then press go, then it should blur the page out, but the progress bar should appear. No, it's not pairing. No, it's not pairing. Why does it not pair? So I'm doing that on my progress. This must be my ID. Div ID, my progress. This is right, isn't it? Div element by ID. Document. There we go. Now it should work. Let's give it a go. 2, 3, 4. Why not? Why is it not working still? What did I do wrong here? So I'm doing it document get element by ID, which is here. Get element by ID, get element by ID. My that was wrong. Cool. So do that one, 4, and it should blur it out plus show the progress bar. Voila! Cool, so that seems to be working brilliantly now. Why is this so okay, so I can basically turn that one in. What was this? I made changes to home board doodles. No, that's definitely not our one. So this would go in. And then board yeah, that's fine. Oh, hang on a minute. I can actually put that one. Just going out there. I can actually put all the show progress bar and then create new. I can actually put all of this in this one, show progress bar. That method. That should work. Try out. Brilliant. If I do 10 or 7, what does that do? Brilliant. Okay, yeah. That sounds good. Or how about if we add a person to sign as well? No, that doesn't. We don't really need that. That is just a nice to have, probably. That looks perfect for the projector. As a bit of a pizza project is just in time for DEFCON 1 week left. We plan to get Scrumber to add in your code after you do the yes, yeah, Dev. So that would basically be the plan that we are planning to, as in get Scrambler to ask if they want to take our code, as in first of all probably give them a demo and just show them the entire architecture, but that would come down to using the particular AWS account, I would say, which isn't really confirmed yet. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Uh, yeah, we still have few more issues that we want to make sure that is working with that one. But yeah, almost there. Almost. Right. So I will commit this code and then we can move on to the next part. So actually, I'll just do it with this one. That one. Says shows progress bar and then background and then screen load. Okay. Never mind. We will do it that way. Draw HTML. On the HTML and still front end. Okay, and if I go back, then add style.css. Oh, didn't match anything. Oh, CD client. No. I need to go into CSS and then add it. Okay, commit message show shows progress bar when screen blurred. Cool. Okay, so this is done. Now we go back to our Jira. And mark this task as done. Do 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 do. Has clicked and page is loading. Yep. So that this one is all done, which is great. Actually, I'll add some people so they know what's happening. Okay. So that one is done. What's next? What is next? Take the easier ones first. Same nose faulty at same race condition. We can come back to that one. Oh, so that's actually looking pretty good. So we only have these issues. That's all. Hash code being called when no changes are made to the node. Yeah, okay. We can do this one. Update function. So patch note method is being called when no changes are made to the note. Right, so we need to work on this one now. So I'll change this one to yeah, I like everyone to be in the loop, and oops, I added someone else apparently in the last ticket. I need to check and remove them. Oops, oops, oopsie, that's my bad. Can't remember his username now. Yeah, never mind. I'll come back to that one. Okay. Right. So this one is done. So we can actually merge this one to our dev one. Actually, let's finish up all the other ones first. So patch notes method is being called when no changes are made to the notes. Okay, cool. So we need to remove that functionality, as in not call it when there are no changes. Patch note. Patch notes and save notes on post and patch notes on save. No, don't need this one. Yeah, this one inserted. So apparently this has been called when there's no change. Oh, okay. So I guess what's happening is that when a note is inserted already, but we get the board, then what's happening is that because there's no change, but the status is already inserted, it is coming here and calling it again, even though there's no change. This is interesting. So if we go in there, what happens? Patch notes, no ID. So I can basically insert a condition that if the text is the same, then don't do this. So when they get the board, then they already have the notes and their status would be inserted already. Oh my god. I'm yawning. Not good. Did you put to get? Yes, Jack Dev. I just pushed it, so yeah. Otherwise, you'll have to recode it tomorrow. Yes, I've just pushed it, and just to confirm as well, I will double check. But thanks for reminding me, though. Yeah, that really helps. So this is the code. No. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I didn't push it. I think I just committed it. Yeah, I didn't push it. I only committed it. Wow. You're a lifesaver, GagDev. Thanks for reminding me about it. Really appreciate it. Okay, now let's go back to now if I do it, yeah, there we go. It's come here. So, what were we working on? We were working on this one. So if I basically say new note, so I'm thinking of inserting a logic. Yeah, I'm thinking of inserting a logic. Oh my god. That we will probably want to compare the old text to new text, and then if the text has changed, then we are not calling this patch notes method at all. So let's do that. Go to references. Okay, so inserted here. I've got the data columns are equal. Yeah, data ID status of notes. Fit insert. Okay, ID data. So data is coming in there. Just thinking how to approach this. So what my approach would be that if status is inserted but there's no, so when we get the nodes from the database, the status would be inserted, which is fine, but if there's no change of the text in them, then obviously we don't want them to get updated in the first place. Okay, and how do we check that then? So I'll probably do this. So say if I do so data, so everything, the date is coming in there, the text is coming in the data of notes for data ID notes, failure message is equal to fail to insert no ID and note. Switch status. Figure console.log. Wait. Does it come back as? Wanna check this one out. Check that one out and see what happens. Oh yeah. See client web server. Not one. Save that. Okay, right, so that's been saved. And now if I go and get it from that way, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Even though this because the WebSocket connection is opened. Right, the WebSocket connection is opened. That's what's happening. All right. We'll probably leave it at this, and I'll probably continue offline if this isn't going to happen, because this will basically lose all my productivity. All right, cool. So let's probably end it there. All right, guys. So it's been a great progress. Yeah, we managed to do, as in, implement the progress bar with making the blurred screen. So whenever the user presses go, then they will have the clear indication, okay, that the page loading up. I just have to wait a bit. So that was pretty good, and yeah, I will keep on working on the rest of the thing, which is to do with notes updating, because yeah, when these kind of things happen, it makes me a bit unproductive. So I value my time, but as well, and I really want to make sure that I'm productive. All right, guys. So yeah, thanks again for joining. Been a pleasure having you all, and thanks again, Yagda, for reminding me to push the code. You were right. I didn't push it. So yeah, and if you want to check out how we saw get the project to the next stage, feel free to join us tomorrow, same time, same place, and a different task. Alright, guys, I will catch you tomorrow. Bye for now.